We are coming to you from Los Angeles, home of the #1 and 2 highest paid celebrities in the world. The end of the year lists are here. Every year, Forbes puts out a list of the 100 celebrities who made the most money. And for this year, 2020, the #1 highest earning celebrity, any guesses who it is? Maybe Oprah, Tyler Perry, Adam Sandler, Guillermo?
The Rock.
The Rock is not correct. The highest paid celebrity of the year for 2020 is Kylie Jenner. Wow. She's one of the, the family. Kylie Jenner took home $590 million this year. You know how she did it? She knits sweaters and she sells them on Etsy. Right behind Kylie, at a distant #2, with $170 million in earnings, is her half-brother-in-law, Kanye West. Kanye did well while running for president. Some of his money came from music, some came from Adidas, but a lot of it came, more than half actually, came from his wife. Every night, Kim pays him $2 million to stop yelling and go to bed. So Kylie is #1, and Kanye is #2. Kim was only number 48 on the list. She only made $49 million this year. She's poor, guys. She's really poor. What do these people do again? This year, the 4th most popular member of the Kardashian family made more money than LeBron James has made playing basketball in his whole life. I'm starting to think maybe my lips aren't plump enough. President Trump did not make the list this year. I'm sure he loves that. Donald Trump could use a good spanking from a Forbes magazine right now. This is day 42 of Squattergate. The Trump train has a lot of empty seats today. Yesterday, the Electoral College made it official for Joe Biden, and some Republicans have finally started to congratulate Joe for winning an election he won 6 weeks ago. Even that turtle-faced son of a Mitch McConnell took a break from blocking COVID relief to congratulate Biden today. McConnell said, as of this morning, our country officially has a president-elect. As if we hadn't had one for the 40 mornings before that. But these people, they're so scared of Donald Trump. Most of them still refuse to acknowledge what is very clear to everyone, that Joe Biden is the next president. One Republican in the House, Paul Mitchell of Michigan, announced yesterday that he's so upset about this enabling of Trump's bogus claims of election fraud, he's leaving the Republican Party. He's an independent now. So not only are Republicans losing Paul Mitchell in that spot, they're also losing the friends and family discount on all his hair care products. This must have been a punch in the McRib. Joe Biden got a congratulatory message today from Trump's KGBFF. Sugar Vladimir Putin put out a statement acknowledging Biden's victory. He said, for my part, I am ready for cooperation and contacts with you, which should be easy because Russia just hacked all of our contacts. But wait, if Putin's offering a congratulatory handshake to Joe Biden, then what is Trump eating pellets out of? It was kind of strange watching the coverage yesterday. It was like watching an old World Series on ESPN Classic. First of all, as far as I know, the Electoral College has never been televised before. Certainly not on CNN, because usually they're mind-numbingly boring and the outcome is already known, but nothing is normal anymore. And this time around, some of the electors, I guess, knew they were going to be on TV. They had one last chance to give Trump a little stroke before he goes, so they put on a show. This guy is an elector from Texas who describes himself on Twitter as a Christian conservative, sportsman, and jeweler. And get a load of how giddy he is.
It is my honor to report to you that we have finished tallying the votes for the presidential electors of the state of Texas, and the vote totals are as follows. All 38 votes for President Donald J. Trump for President of the United States of America.
Wow, that is one happy loser. Maybe he'll be our attorney general next month. Who knows? Why these people think Trump still has a chance, I have no idea. But our El Capitanning bed keeps telling them he's going to win. This morning, he wrote tremendous evidence pouring in on voter fraud. There has never been anything like this in our country. That's true. That part is true, but the rest was immediately flagged by Twitter. I can't believe they're still bothering to put up the little warning under every one of his bogus tweets. At this point, why not just post a banner at the top of the whole feed that says, this space is condemned? Like it or not, 36 days from now, we will have a new president. But don't tell White House Press Secretary Kayleigh Macaroni, because she seems to think they're there to stay.
Now that the Electoral College has voted, does the president acknowledge that Joe Biden is the president-elect?
The president is still involved in ongoing litigation related to the election. I will leave that to him and refer you to the campaign for more on that litigation.
What is his reaction to Leader McConnell today congratulating Joe Biden and calling him the president-elect?
I haven't gotten the president's reaction to that yet, but the president, again, is pursuing ongoing litigation, would refer you to the campaign for further.
And by the way, you know who the spokesperson for the campaign is? Her. She is. On that, I will refer you to myself. I think the subtext there was when the president stops throwing Legos and punching little holes in the wall, I'll ask him about it. But until then, I'm not going to. Yesterday, we learned that Attorney General Bill Barr is stepping down, but Trump still has plenty of only the best people in his corner, including his main man, Mike Lindell, the CEO of MyPillow, who's been out there Lindelling it like it is.
So many votes came in for our president that the algorithms of machines broke at 11:15. They shut everything down at the exact same time, which is impossible. Somebody had to order that. I'm going to call my hand fraud, and I'm going to call my foot that there was no fraud. All 9 of those Supreme Court justices are going to vote 9-0 because is that a hand or a foot? And they're going to go, it's a hand.
Well, why is there a shoe on it? Thanks, my pillow guy. Now go back to sleep, please. Crack is a hell of a drug, isn't it? Meanwhile, President-elect Biden is stalking his cabinet. Today, he announced a notable nominee for Secretary of Transportation, none other than Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who you can see here, he loves transportation. He's running his little Buddha choo-choo around the track. If confirmed by the Senate, Mayor Pete would be the first openly LGBTQ cabinet secretary and the first cabinet secretary who can actually fit in a cabinet, which is nice. You know who else is said to be plotting her political future? Ivanka Trump. Ivanka Trump is reportedly thinking about running for U.S. Senate in Florida, where she and Jared just bought a luxurious home. The Trumps are trying to become a dynasty, I guess. Not a political dynasty, a dynasty like the old show where women fight in water fountains. But some critics say Ivanka lacks experience to represent a state at the national level, and those critics are right, she does. But what she lacks in knowledge and experience, she makes up for in beans. Glorious Goya beans. So, looks like the Trumps are about to move on Marco Rubio like an elf on the shelf. We are barreling towards the most depressing holiday season of our lives. Santa is behind plexiglass this year. The elves are wearing N95 masks. We'll miss our families at Christmas. We'll also miss our holiday parties at work. Unless you work at the White House, those parties have been canceled. But one company is turning this unfortunate situation into opportunity.
As the pandemic rages on, Americans are missing yet another time-honored holiday tradition. The office party. That one magic night to get drunk in your cubicle. It'll have to wait another year. Or does it? Introducing the Office Party Party Box. Everything you need to have a corporate celebration in the safety of home. Each Office Party Party Box includes eggnog, no-name rum, and a premium red plastic cup. A white elephant gift you'll immediately throw away. But that's not all. Carol's just above room temperature deviled eggs. And enough weed for a single hit in the 3rd floor bathroom. Plus, a CD with 90 minutes of a coworker's conversation you want nothing to do with.
I've been cutting gluten out of my diet, and I think it's really helping with my eczema.
So crack a few cold ones, turn up the Mannheim Steamroller, and get ready to party like your boss is paying for it. The Office Party Party Box. Please enjoy responsibly. Side effects may include DWIs, HR violations, or Angela the Receptionist impregnation. The Office Party Party Box. Available wherever Yankee candles are sold.
Oh, where are those sold? You know, every year around this time, there's a group, a consumer advocacy group called World Against Toys Causing Harm, or WATCH. They released their most dangerous toys list for parents. And right now, Guillermo is going to take us through some of the worst offenders. It is time for Dangerous Toy Warnings with Guillermo.
Thanks, Jimmy. Here are some of the worst toys you can give to your kids for Christmas or Hanukkah.
What does that sound? Does anyone hear a sound?
Shalom! Shalom and happy Hanukkah to one and all!
Happy Hanukkah, Gary. Happy Hanukkah.
I'm not Gary, you silly.
All right.
I'm the Chanucorn, the magical Hanukkah unicorn. I wish I could be with you in person, but I don't want to catch coronavirus.
And this is one of our writers, Gary Greenberg, and for the past 7 Hanukkahs, he's run into the studio and interrupted the monologue with this ridiculous character he came up with. But not tonight, Gary. We have a lot of safety precautions in place this year, so I'm sorry we don't have time.
But I was born in a manger in the kitchen of the Carnegie
Okay,
Deli.
Gary, goodbye. Thank you, Gary. Once again, it is time for Guillermo with the most dangerous toys of 2020.
Okay, Jimmy. Some of the toys you are about to see might disturb you. Viewers' discretion is advised. The first danger toys is my first machete!
Oh, no.
These toys are dangerous. Shalom, shalom, everybody.
Shalom. We shalom already. What is going on here? Why are you back?
I'm back with exciting news, Jimala. I have definitive proof that the Chanucorn is real.
Yes, you say that. You say that every year, but you never really have proof. Yeah.
But have you ever seen the 1964 holiday classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yes, 100 times. I've seen it, and there's no Chanucorn in it at all.
Ah, that's because the Chanucorn deniers cut me out. But I just went on YouTube and dug up the original uncircumcised version.
You did?
Do you guys want to see it?
No, they don't want to.
Here's the scene where Santa meets Rudolph for the first time. Roll it!
Ho, ho, ho! Aren't you a cute one? Great bouncing babushkas!
I'm sure it'll stop as soon as he grows up.
Let's hope so, if he wants to make my team someday.
Have you met my other son? He's special, too.
Hi, Santa. I'm Chanucorn, the Hanukkah unicorn. I can help schlep the sleigh, too, as long as my back holds up.
Jolly Jerusalem! What's the deal with his nose?
What? You've never seen a schnoz before? By the way, it's very drafty in here. Does anybody have a shawl? I rest my case.
You do?
I do.
First of all, Santa is not anti-Semitic.
Oh, so he just forgets to bring toys to Jewish kids?
Uh-huh.
Open your eyes, man.
Right, and secondly, that clip is clearly doctored. That was not in the original special.
Oh, so now we're all doctors.
No, that's not what I said. All right, Gary, thank you. Good night.
No, Jimmy, please. Can I just play one more clip? This bit cost me an arm and a hoof.
All right. Then you promise you'll leave us alone?
I swear.
We have more dangerous toys to warn people about.
I swear on my boobies titsis.
Okay.
Roll the clip.
All right.
Wait a second. Rudolph, your nose can guide us through the storm. Christmas is back on.
Santa, can I come too? I have 8 times as many lights. See?
I'm so sorry, Chanucorn. No Jews allowed. Too much liability. Let's go, Rudolph.
More like Adolf, am I right?
Up, and away! Merry Christmas to all, except for the you-know-whos.
Who needs Santa and his sleigh? I'm gonna deliver treats to all the Jewish kids by myself. Light 'em up, Menorah. Hey kids, who wants conditions? Here you go. Here you go. Bombs away. Watch your head. You wouldn't want a Kanish concussion.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
You mean Happy Hanukkah?
And so the legend of the Chanucorn was born. The Tochus.
Well, thank you. Where did the Chanucorn? Where is the Chanucorn? Where did the Chanucorn go?
I got Kanishes, bitches. Who wants one? Kanish.
Oh, wow.
Happy Hanukkah to all for all 8 nights.
Wow. Knishes. And the full-size ones, too. Thanks, Chanucorn. You're a real mensch. All right. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, click the subscribe button. And if you didn't like it, well, you hurt my feelings.